Don't Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the NBA. So y'all check this out. Well, listen, let's go straight into it. Let's talk a little Golden State Warriors, right? Golden State Warriors is a great team. We know that, right? Now, I'm going to do a little summary. People, I do my basketball videos. I don't do many. Thing about it is everyone that knows and seen a couple of videos from me knows that I got my Golden State hate on since about a year and a half. Since Durant got there. Okay? I watched every game before. Rolling with these guys was just Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green. Matter of fact, Lee, man, my boy Lee, David Lee, was the bomb. Ambidextrous dude handling his business, but he got hurt. And that was the beginning of Draymond Green. Been watching him all that time. The problem is this. Once Durant came, after they won 73 games and should have won the whole title, the most games in the history of NBA, you can't go for the team no more unless you just straight up from the Bay. You know what I mean? If you're from the Bay, I feel you. Anywhere else, it's like, man, that's too much talent there. You feel me? That's why I couldn't even, as much as I love me some Steph Curry and some Draymond Green. All right? But I couldn't, just can't. Durant shouldn't have went there, left your boy in OKC, Russell Westbrook, and, should have stayed there. So, I had my Golden State hate on because of that. Now, having said that, Golden State will still have their business. If you win 73 games and you get, Mr. Unstoppable 6'11", you can't stop the crossovers and could just isolate them whenever you want to. And then you got Durant coming to a team where, like I said before, they can stretch the floor like no other team in the history of the game, right? Got to start picking up people in the parking lot. Then it's not so, it's not so awesome to watch Durant be able to work when he's working the ISOs. He can't really be double teamed in that lineup. Well, especially when it gets crunch time when everybody plays. So, therefore, everything is relative. Now, what I'm not exactly, happy about hearing right about now with Golden State is, they have lost a couple of games, and we're starting to talk about, Boogie Cousins is coming. I think everybody on Golden State team, it behooves them don't even buy into that. And I don't think they have. I haven't heard any Golden State players talk about Boogie Cousins yet, and they should. Same thing with Draymond and your boy Kevin Durant got in a little some trouble this year. We know about it. It's well documented. It's just chemistry issues. But Draymond's point is 73 games without you, homie, before you got here, right? And that's how they should be feeling too about Boogie Cousins. Look, we don't need no Boogie Cousins. We can beat you with what we got here. We got 4 All-Stars. No one has that. Does everybody have that in history? Probably only a couple of teams. One of the Boston Celtics teams, I think. 4. Okay? 4 All-Stars. So it don't really matter who everybody else is. Really. I don't think the Golden State needs to worry here. Right? Because, like you would say, it's 82 games. Man, you can't be motivated all the time. And sometimes in basketball, you can't turn it on and off. You're out there just playing, going through the motion, and then it's like, it's 5 minutes left. We're going to come back from 11 points. It happens a lot when you have great shooters, but it doesn't happen every time because the people you're playing against are NBA players. So, therefore, they're going to lose a few games. So, I don't think there's no reason to panic. I do think chemistry can become an issue soon, or there's a great possibility. I thought that less would have been better. I would have liked this team like I did like the team before Durant. I think because it's stunting what a Steph Curry would do on a nightly basis. Steph Curry is going to do what he's going to do, sometimes. But sometimes you see, oh, well, shoot, man, Clay is on tonight. Boom, let's feed him to get him 60 or something like that. Oh, Durant's doing his thing every night, getting him 30. So I'm sure that there's no sense of urgency by Steph Curry. If Durant's not on that team, then Steph Curry we'd see a lot of these things happening more often with how Steph Curry, how awesome he can be, especially with dribbling and passing off the dribble and things like that, that he doesn't have to do much of on this team. People just wait for people to come off picks. It would double, down screen. Klay Thompson coming off there, you throwing the ball over there. It makes Draymond Green look like he's awesome, just throwing to the best shooters in history. So I think when there's so much there, it just kind of dilutes what they're really doing. So that's just the problem there. I don't think they have anything to worry about. but because I do think it's a little complacency. But I do not want to be hearing them talking about no DeMarcus Cousins because you don't need him. You should be winning without him. And let's see if this streak, losing streak of 2 games or whatever, goes on a little bit further. Because let's make sure this is clear. They're just about a half a game out of first place, and they ain't even been playing that great. Klay Thompson's supposed to be in a slump. Well, the thing about that slump is, first of all, Klay Thompson, he gonna have to keep shooting. There's nothing he can do. Just keep shooting. But Klay, pump fake, get to the basket, get you some free throws, and then that's what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to have a game off the dribble by now. You've been coming off screens for the longest. Take them off the dribble for a minute. Get to the free throw line. Get your rhythm. But I ain't gonna tell Klay Thompson nothing because he'll be fine soon. This is one of the best shooters we've ever seen. So at the end of the day, long story short, ain't nothing wrong with Golden State, unfortunately. Because maybe all them stars over there should be something wrong. I'm hoping they get some kind of implosion going on here. But ain't nothing wrong with them. No need to panic, right? Only thing we don't want to hear is we need some DeMarcus Cousins. They're going to get DeMarcus Cousins sooner or later, but let that man take his time. He'll be there for the playoffs. But don't any of those stars start with that. Because if you can't win with the team you got right now, then I'm sure a lot of other players would like to have that team right now for one season just to get a title. So, no with the DeMarcus Cousins thing. Simple as that. Dome Sports Talk. Worldwide. And I'm out of here, y'all.